Wilson DYNAPWR drivers. Carbon, low spin, and the max. Now, I know in YouTube videos where the YouTuber is all shocked, is so boring. But the issue is when you actually are shocked, what do? Do you say, I'm not shocked with this club? This club has not shocked me. The Wilson DYNAPWR carbon driver is not shocking, but this driver has shocked me. Let me explain in today's review. Remember, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and hit the like button if you want more reviews. Let's get shocked.
Well, I'm not shocked by the looks. You've got two carbon heads in the LS and the carbon, and then you've got the Max, which is that little bit more draw biased. You see it turned in, and it's got the shiny top. Like, subject to what they say they do, the looks are good. Like, they look as good as anything on the bottom, like the shop front end, as they do in gaming position. And this is the carbon. Oh, feels carbony. Dull but solid sound, like nothing shocking there. If anything, shockingly good. Like really solid. That feels good. The low spin, the back of it is a little higher. It looks slightly smaller down by the ball. Not shocked. Feels solid, the same. Great. I think the LS as well looks like nicely smaller if you want that. Lots of the other LSing companies are kind of blending more. I would say this looks more LS-y. You do really see it set up at the back. And the look of it down in gaming position, you know, it looks deeper and squatter. It looks like that LS Pro Better Player version. The Max looks friendly, distinct shinier top, but that's all in the advertised guff because it's that slightly different material. Sounds a little louder. Nothing shocking, like just good. Definitely looks friendly down by the ball, definitely looks a little draw biased. And there goes the draw, like I towed that, look at that go. I mean, I'm not surprised with that. It looks quite drawy. That is left. But yeah, I really like the sound of that as well. If you want that more kind of tingy titanium sound and feel, and I kind of straightened myself out a bit there. I would say they look as good as anything out there, sound as good as anything out there. There's nothing shocking there. Very much in line with what everyone else is doing.
So am I shocked with the tech? Well, there's three heads, a low spin, a neutral, which is kind of best of both worlds, and then there's a max for forgiveness. That's not shocking, everyone does that. It's AI face for off-center hits, open hosel to save weight in the neck, adjustable neck, aerodynamic shape, and it's got great sound. 58% carbon fiber improves the weight distribution. The max is draw biased and not carbon. Front to back weights in the low spin and the standard. Back weight in the max. It's not shocking. It does feel a little bit like they've just thrown every bit of tech that anyone's ever done or thought of at this club, which feels maybe a little bit cheap, like a little bit like, let's just chuck everything on it. And then the only other thing when I was playing with the heads, the thread wasn't great. Like when you untwist it and twist it, the shaft spins, you have to kind of hold on to both, which is old school. Like, clubs haven't done that for years. That felt cheap. But if you're a tech junkie, it's got everything.
When it comes to the data, there is nothing shocking there too. The LS spins between 2000 to 22. Standard is spinning between 2.1 and 2.4. And the Max is spinning between 2.2 and 2.6. That's exactly where they should sit. There is nothing surprising there. The low spin does what it does. The standard does what it does. The Max does what it does. It definitely has a bit of a draw bias. The LS is straighter, fraction fadey, but not huge. Ball speed average was all of them was right in the middle of my pack with these numbers. And the carry distance was up there with every other club. Like, as you'd expect, I get them through my launch window. They do what every other club does. There is nothing surprising. They're just good numbers. So where is the shock? Because it isn't in here. Maybe it's here.
So this was the shock for me. The cost. I wasn't expecting it to be up there. So if we compare it to the world it's in, I mean, I can get a Ping G440. I mean, a DS Adapt from Cobra, like, there's a no-brainer. Cleveland's going to be cheaper. Tell me what you think. I just wouldn't sit this driver, brand-wise, in amongst this bracket. Certainly some of these. Like, I would put it more down with a Cleveland in my head. And maybe that's not fair. It's packed with tech. None of it feels innovation. It just feels like everything else. Does it perform? Yeah, it performs fine. It's not the fastest, but it's not slowest. It's like right in the middle with all of them. And then you got to think of the resale value. If you're someone who does change your driver, when I look at resale values of clubs, like your Callaways, your pings are going to hold slightly better value over years than a Wilson driver, which just isn't going to have the demand. The performance was not shocking. If anything, it was shockingly good. The price, I think, is shocking. I would never buy this driver. Personally, I would, if you're going to spend that, I would be getting a Cobra for less money all day long, because you're going to get more adjustable neck, and it's a more renowned brand. What do you think? Is that fair? Is it not? If you want to find out more about other drivers, hit this video. If you want to subscribe to the channel, if you're not already subscribed, hit that button. Helps the channel out. Remember to like the video as well. If you've liked it, we'll catch you in the next video.